Hey guys, welcome back to Cottonwood Hill Farms. We got a beautiful, beautiful spring day. Today's the 6th, I think, June 6th. It's been wonderful lately. Not a lot of wind, not a lot of humidity. Temperatures been in the 70s, a little bit of 80s, but mostly in the 70s. It's just been beautiful. The grass is growing. Gotten some rain. I think we got, what, inch and a half? Oh no, we got almost 2 inches of rain just a couple days ago. That really helped. So today I got some fence. I got to move a whole bunch of fence. We grazed off the annuals that we planted, not all of them, 5 acres of the annuals that we planted. So I got to get that fence rolled up. This alleyway, I got to get this rolled up on this northern facing hillside here. And this hillside is about 7 acres. My plan is to get all this fence rolled up first, and then I'm going to come in, I'm going to fertilize that foliar feed, the second round of the micronutrients that we've got. If you haven't seen any of those videos, go back and check those out, where we started with the NCal that we put down first, and now we're coming in with the foliar feeding after that. But anyway, that's the plan. I'm going to try and get as much of that done today as I can. I don't have a ton of time. It's already like 3 o'clock, I think. And I've still got a bunch more fence I got to put up, which takes some time too. I'll show you up here. They grazed through, it was 5 acres of those annuals that we planted. You know, the oats, the brassicas, flax, peas, all that stuff. And man, they didn't leave much left. But that oats, I've already got some regrowth on the oats, which is nice. I don't know if you can see that or if it'll pick it up or not, but this is what we grazed. There's 5 acres right here. And the oats is already, I got a lot of regrowth on the oats, which is great, which is nice. But anyway, so this, all that fence, I'm going to get this rolled up today. I think I'm actually going to get that alleyway rolled up first. So I ordered some new tips. They're the same style for liquid application, but they're green. The green is a lower gallons or a lower pressure rate. So like I'd said before, on the NCal, we were at 10 gallons per acre. On this foliar, we're supposed to be at, I think I'll have to look again, but I think it's like 5.8 or 7.8 gallons. So it's considerably less than what we were doing before. And I was having a hard time achieving 10 with those blue tips, just because they have a higher pressure rate. And so I'm thinking I'm going to recalibrate this, but we should be able to get our rate a lot easier with these green tips, according to the charts from T-Jet that I was reading. I got the sprayer. It's still got a little bit of that NCal left in it, just a little bit in the bottom of it. So I'm filling it with water, and then I'm going to take it down and dump it in the field and rinse it out or flush out what's left in there. And then I'll bring it back up here and rinse it real good. Keep going so your brother can come in. We got the cows moved up a little bit. So this is right now, I got one dry cow down here, and then what, 5 or 6 steers with her. And we've been grazing this very back. This is the very back of the farm, that road. So that's the railroad tracks, and then that road up there, that's honeysuckle. We're just moving the mineral feeders now. I keep forgetting to grab my stinking GoPro, so I'm using my phone here. What an eventful morning. So like I showed you, we got the cows moved. I gotta fill the water tank, put some water in here, but the tractor on the way back quit on us. I don't know if it's looks like the fuel filter might be pretty dirty. That doesn't terribly surprise me. There was some nasty gas in it before I drained it, and so I'm wondering if it's just flushing stuff out. The sediment bowl had quite a bit of stuff in it, and the fuel filter looked kind of plugged. So I'm hoping that's our issue. I think it's a fuel issue. I think we got a plugged filter, I'm assuming. Look at all that crap. I'm assuming that's what's going on here, is the filter's getting plugged. Sediment bowl doesn't look too good either, so I think we're just flushing some crap out of the gas tank is what's going on. Well, I got about an hour until we got to leave for a dance recital, so we're going to see if we can get some fertilizer put down here quick and make some progress today, hopefully. So I'm going to try to get this big 7-acre pasture here just down for the buildings, that northern facing hillside. I'm going to try and get that done before we have to go. I should have time. It should only take 45 minutes or an hour at the most. This is what I wanted to do last night. If you can't tell, it's the next day. I ran out of time, it was getting late. By the time I got done recalibrating the sprayer and I had a couple other things to do, I was tired. So anyway, we should be able to get this done, I think. Well, I got those done. Took me about, it was a little over 45 minutes, not quite an hour. And this is what, this is about 10, 11 acres, something like that. I think I may have fixed my problem with this leaking. I put a bead of silicone. I found a rubber, big rubber washer, I guess is kind of what you would call it, a rubber seal that it wasn't quite the size of this opening, but it fit inside that cap. And so I put that in there, and then I put a big thick bead of silicone up in there on the outside of that rubber washer, between the outside of the rubber washer and then the outside of the cap. So I filled that whole gap inside there where the lip from the tank goes. Let it dry overnight, and then I tightened it down like my life depended on it, and it must have worked. Anyway, well, we're done for today. We got a recital to go to. All right, so it's a couple days later. Yesterday was gloomy, kind of a rainy day. Didn't get much done. I got to that fuel filter, I got a new fuel filter for that 85, so I'm gonna put that on here quick. And then the 4430, we're going to top it off with fuel, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill up the sprayer, top it off as well with fertilizer. I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot of time to spray today. We got some plans tonight, and it's already like 2 o'clock, I think. So I'm just going to get everything ready that way. And it's really windy today too, so I don't really want to spray today just because I think there's 25, 30 mile an hour winds. So I'm just going to get everything ready, that way tomorrow we're ready to go. I also noticed on that 85 that there's looks like one of the front wheel bearings is going to need some attention, which doesn't surprise me. I was expecting to have to repack those bearings anyway, so I might have to replace one of them. Not a big deal. So I went with the bigger filter this time. This is supposed to be a high capacity, so hopefully this will work better. But yeah, this one definitely had some junk in it. Look what came today. Look at that. Never in my life have I ever seen a decent seat on this tractor. That's exciting. There's that wheel bearing. It's gonna need a new one, it looks like. So the next thing, right after I was pulling out of the field, this thing fell off. Luckily it didn't happen while I was spraying, and I heard it happen, so I was able to stop. But I just got to tighten that back up, put it back in and tighten it up. everything's going smooth, we should be able to get all this done. I've got, I'm doing this 14 acres on top here first, and then I've got the you know, those steers and the dry cow where we moved them. There's still a couple acres that we haven't grazed yet of that, so I'll get that also. And then the horseshoe over here, I'll get that too. So I mean, we're probably looking at, oh heck, we're probably looking at somewhere around 24 acres, 25 acres, give or take, just a guesstimate. We had to run back up to the shop yard quick. We were getting low on marker foam, so I had to top that off. And I went ahead and put the rest of the. We're not going to need it all today. There's still going to be 8 acres. Is that right? 8 acres or so that we're not going to be able to get done today. 8 or 10 acres. And so I went ahead and put the rest of the liquid in the sprayer, so it's already in there. We won't use it all, but I went ahead and topped that off too. We're almost done. We only got a couple acres left, and then we're going to be done for today. All right, we got that wrapped up. That man, that feels good. Like I said, we still got close to 10 acres, I think, left to do, which we'll have. We didn't put down. We weren't putting down as much as I thought, because we didn't go through as much as I thought we should have. So we've got probably an extra, there's probably an extra 40 gallons, I bet. Just judging, the sprayer's probably half full, which is close to 150 gallons. Actually, we got about 60 extra gallons, I think. 50 or 60. We added a little water to that just because we thought we were going a little heavy. But apparently we didn't go as heavy as I thought. We did have a lot of overlap though, so that did help with that. I didn't want to run short, but we'll use it. We'll end up using it. I lost one of my Allen wrenches. I had it in the tractor. It's the one that fits this key, the lock key on the pump. I had it in the tractor, and seems to be gone. That's a bummer. If I had a nickel for all the tools I've lost over the years. Well, I'm gonna get this thing unhooked, get it parked, because it's gonna be a week and a half probably before we finish it off. But it looks like there's just about half in there left, so I figured it up. There's enough to do at about, I think I was putting out around 7.5 gallons an acre or so, and I don't think we were putting out quite that much. So it's probably closer to 6.5, 7. Anyway, there should be enough for about 15 more acres is what I was figuring in there. And I've got about 10 or so left. So I might have a little bit extra, but we'll use it somewhere. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get this thing unhooked, get it parked, and then I gotta move the cows yet tonight, or not move them, but get some fence set up so I can move them tomorrow. Had a little mishap. That fitting started leaking pretty good. Glad I noticed that before. This thing would have been halfway drained by the time I found it. That's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thanks for coming along like always. We appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you don't miss any new videos coming out. If you know anybody that might like this content, go and share it with them too. We'd really appreciate that. It helps us out a lot. Thanks for all the support again. If you're still watching, obviously we really appreciate that. The likes, comments, all that kind of stuff. We appreciate all the support, guys. Don't forget, you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Cottonwood Hill Farms. You guys take care. We'll see you in the next one.